What's good, yo? What's good? Your boy Mikey C is back. Some content I want to do on this channel. Like I said, don't want to make it be complacent. Uh, Talking about music. Now, a lot of albums turned 30 years old this year, 1995. A lot of albums turned 25 years old this year, 2000. And a lot of those albums I love to death. I haven't done any videos on them, right? Um, I might. The year's almost over, bro. Why do it, right? I've posted a lot on Instagram, which I'm gonna be taking a social media break. I say that and come right back. I admit my faults, but this time I'm serious. The shit just makes me fucking angry. People act all stuck up and whack. People that you have love for just don't fuck with you like that. It's weird old shit out there, man. But hey, it is what it is. So today I want to talk about the impact this album had on me and the memories I have with this album and how much I love this album. And this album turns 25 years old this year. I actually did yesterday. December 12th, 2000, Xzibit Restless dropped. Xzibit's third album, Restless, executive produced by Dr. Dre on Loud Records, my favorite label of all time when it comes to hip hop shit, strictly rap shit. Easily for me, that label is phenomenal. But we're talking about Xzibit Restless, man. Now, why I chose to talk about this album? Because I have so many fond memories with this release. I got this album when it came out, the first day it came out, and I reviewed 40 Days and 40 Nights back on the Speak Your Cloud podcast era. Look it up. Y'all find it maybe a couple of years back with my nigga Vodcrack. So this was definitely not the first time I heard Xzibit. We'll get into that. First time I heard Xzibit was in 1998, and I seen the video. But what you see is what you get off his second album, released in 1998, 40 Days and 40 Nights, which is my favorite Xzibit album. Like, I used to go back and forth between his debut at the Speed of Life, 1996, and this. But when it comes down to it, 40 Days and 40 Nights is my ultimate favorite. I love the video for what you see is what you get. Just fell in love with that shit. Thought it was dope as fuck. 98 is one of my favorite eras of rap music. I was a little older. I got into hip hop in 1995. But 98, I'm like 12, 13. And I'm just buying cassettes at a rapid fucking rate. And then cassettes stopped in 98. Then I started getting CDs in early 98. But this shit, phenomenal. So this what kicked in the door for me, man. Was 40 Days and 40 Nights, the second album from 1998. Then I went back and got At the Speed of Life, 1996, which another great album on Loud Records as well. Just fucking flawless album to me. Well, one complaint about this, and that's R.I.P. I know she passed away. Hurricane G. She's featured on here twice. Not a good rapper at all, in my opinion, but R.I.P. to her or whatever. But yeah, At the Speed of Life, I used to think this was my favorite Xzibit album, man. It's some motherfuckers that like this album like that, think it's the best. I'm not mad at you. I was one of them. You know, I noticed a lot of the East Coast boom bappers. This is their album from Xzibit. This is their favorite album, which I'm not mad at. I think it's superb. I love this album. But my favorite is 40 Days and 40 Nights. But we're here to talk about Restless. Now, when this first came out, it was brick outside. I remember I seen the commercial on BET, and I was like, yo, I need that shit. There's a song on here I wish was on here. It was recorded for this album. We'll get into that in a minute. But yeah, man, when I seen the video, not video, the commercial, and all the ads in the fucking Source magazine, the Double XL, I had to have it, and I was already a diehard fan of Xzibit anyway with his first two albums. But this is like his most West Coast album to me. You know what I'm saying? Because the early Xzibit, his most West Coast joint. Like I said, Dr. Dre is on this motherfucker, executive producing, and he's on here with the song "You Know," which is a top 3 song for me on here. You got his crew. He was part of the Liquid crew with Alcoholics, King T and shit. Alcoholics on here. Well, uh, J. Ro and Tasha on here from the Licks. You get Snoop Dogg on this motherfucker. You get Butch Cassidy, The Far Ride, King T, Sugar Free, DJ Quick, Goldie Loc, Cocaine. It's a very heavy West Coast sound. It's so hard now to like rank these like the first 3, but this is definitely up there. The day I got it, right after school, I walked to the mall. The mall was right in walking distance from our school. So much fucking fun back in those days. I'd be thinking in class about the release, or if I wanted any other album, I went and got it. You know what I'm saying? But Restless, man, when I put it in the fucking stereo, fell in love with it. Became a blunt ride album for me and my niggas. This is a blunt ride album. You know what I'm saying, yo? Like, it's a party album. It's a grimy album to a certain extent. Man, this shit is phenomenal, man. Production wise on this album, let's go to the producers who he has on here. He has the Rock Wilder, love Rock Wilder. You know, he did shit with Method Man, Redman, legend. You know, he's on Capital Punishment, I believe, too. Front to Back, which is a great fucking song. I love that shit. Kill that shit. That's by Rock Wilder. He has Battle Cat on here. He has Dr. Dre on here. Knots helped out with You Know, with Dre. Dre's on here. Mailman, Scott Storch. Eric Sermon, which I love that fucking song. Alcoholic. Eric Sermon again. Rick Rock, who did shit with Tech Nine as well. Fucking love Rick Rock. Those beats are fire, yo. Eminem, which good Eminem beats. There is good Eminem beats out there. Not all of them, but early M did okay. Like my favorite Eminem beat of all time is from 2002, which is Nas, The Cross, off the Godson album. Superfly on here. Mailman and Battle Cat to Get Your Walk On, which is a fucking banger. Dre's on here again, yeah. DJ Quick, Battle Cat. The production is fucking amazing on this record. I want to say that. So fucking dope. Now, if I had to pick a top 3 songs off Restless, to me, it would be Get Your Walk On. I fucking love that song. I could drink a whole Hennessy fifth. Some call it a problem. I call it a gift. Hard as fuck. Then I gotta go with that DNA, Drugs and Alcohol with Snoop Dogg. That din 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 din. That shit is gas. Love that fucking song. Then, number 3, it's probably that Kenny Parker Show. It's a cover song from Boogie Down Productions, the Edutainment album, which is a phenomenal album. Good BDP album. Kenny Parker Show 2001 featuring KRS-One. It is fucking gas. He raps like KRS-One. It's a cover song, bro. Like, people don't like this song. They think it's a shitty song. Not this one, but the one I'm about to say. When Snoop Dogg covered Lottie Dottie on Doggy Style, the Slick Rick, Dougie Fresh and the Get Fresh crew with Ricky D, they didn't like that shit. I love that song. Lottie Dottie, the original one, obviously, from 85, the year I was born, is one of my favorite rap songs ever made. And it's the first rap song I heard, to my memory, other than MC Light, Paper Thin. My uncle showed me that shit, yo. Shit blew my mind. But yeah, man, Lottie Dottie, excellent cover song from Snoop. I don't give a fuck. But this is my favorite cover song in rap history, probably. I don't. I'm probably in the minority, but I love that fucking song. It's so good to me. That beat, the way they redid it, and the way Xzibit flow like KRS, it was just phenomenal. So yeah, those are my top 3 songs right there, man. Definitely. It's fucking Get Your Walk On, DNA, and the Kenny Parker Show. But there's not one bad song on this album up until one point. There's 16 tracks on here. To me, people call album classics with no skips. I get that. But to me, there's classic albums with a skip. Illmatic has a skip for me. One Time for Your Mind, you know? The Notorious B.I.G. Ready to Die has a skip for me. Which is, what the fuck is that shit? A Friend of Mine. You know? On the metal side of things, Metallica. They got a skip for me on the people hate the Black Album. I love the Black Album. It's Don't Train on Me or some shit like that. You know shit what that shit's called? I'm not a fan of that shit. But yeah. Xzibit, Restless, the only skip on here for me is Fucking You Right. Now, the song that should have been on here, instead of Fucking You Right, which would have made this a fucking masterpiece, fully, a full masterpiece, is a song Year 2000. I used to have that on a fucking mixtape, an actual cassette. I didn't get my mixtapes and CDs like 2001, 2002, but I had a tape, and it was on there. It was on that bitch. And that song is phenomenal. I wanted to hear it the other day. It's on streaming, so I was bumping that. But yeah, if they had Year 2000, if Xzibit put Year 2000 in here instead of Fucking You Right, it would have been amazing. The album is amazing. It would have been more amazing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Nate Dogg. Now the features on here, like the rappers, we got, well, he's a singer as well. He's a singer, not a rapper. Nate Dogg. We got Dr. Dre on here. We have Eric Sermon on here. Like I said earlier, you got J-Ro and Tasha, the Alcoholics. KRS-One, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, the Far Right, Goldie Low, Cocaine, like I said earlier too. And then Sugar Free and DJ Quick. Also Butch Cassidy, the Far Right, and King T. Another songs I like on here. Sorry I'm Away So Much. I love that song. Featuring Sugar Free and DJ Quick, produced by DJ Quick. It's just about being away from your family, especially your kids. When you're a rapper, you're touring, you're in the studio, making music, shit like that. That was a dope song for me as well. You know, that shit is phenomenal, bro. That's probably my number 4. Probably it is. Dr. Dre on the production. X is vicious with the lyricism. Amazing fucking song. Everything I like in here, like I said, other than Fucking You Right. There's one skip for me. Other than that, this album is phenomenal. Probably my 3rd favorite Xzibit album. It could be number 2 sometimes after 40 days, you know, but at the speed of life, it's just it's so good. It could change, but this is a classic. So many memories playing PlayStation and having this in the background. You know what I'm saying? Amazing times, man. Xzibit. Fucking Restless, man. Restless, amazing album. Like I said, the production, flawless. The rhymes, superb and precise. I love this. Happy 25 years to Xzibit, Restless. I'll be doing more albums like this, you know, more videos talking about rap music. But another thing before I get out of here, Pimp My Ride can fuck off. That's all niggas know Xzibit for nowadays. They jokingly say it. I think that shit is corny. I don't like it. And before people ask me, if they do ask, the Kingmaker record, I haven't listened to it yet. I listen to so much fucking music, especially new albums. I get caught up in the new albums and play it to death, and then I can't have time for another album. But it's on my list to hear it. I heard nothing but good things about Kingmaker. After Restless, it's kind of shaky for me for Xzibit because Man of Restless Machine, I like some songs on there. Didn't like it that much. Then guess Full Circle or some shit like that. I can't remember what else he had after that. Napalm and shit. I didn't even hear them albums. You know, Man of Restless Machine, I did hear it, but I wasn't too crazy about it. I like some songs on it. But to me, Restless is just next level amazing rap music that everyone needs to hear that likes rap. Xzibit, Restless, perfect fucking album. Unlike other than that song I named, but yeah, Mikey says salute to Xzibit, Restless 25-year anniversary. Love you, motherfuckers. See y'all niggas on the flip side. Peace.